Now in its 34th year, the Big Apple Circus is bringing dreams to life. And in her final season, Grandma the Clown, played by Jewish performer Barry Lubin, is exiting the big top after 25 years of making his dreams come true. I visited Lubin backstage at the circus, and the man behind the makeup told me how Grandma, or should I say Bubby the Clown, was born.
And I grew up in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and in the winter, lots of senior citizens would walk the boardwalk. And I would just observe them and feed pigeons, just like they would do. And then I remember going on vacation in Miami Beach and seeing little old ladies dressed in very warm clothing in 87-degree weather, and I thought wasn't that interesting? And that was kind of the prototype for the look of my character.
Grandma the Clown and Lubin are part of a long tradition of Jews in the circus. Dating back to the 19th century in Europe, circuses provided Jewish performers and businessmen new opportunities in show business. Today, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus is owned by the Jewish Feld family, and the co-founder, ringmaster, and artistic director of the Big Apple Circus, Paul Binder, is also Jewish. But for Lubin, the appeal of the circus transcends ethnic boundaries, and Grandma the Clown resonates with all kinds of audiences.
What I am really pleased about is that Grandma has become an international clown. By that I mean I've worked in Taiwan and it works. I've worked in New Jersey and it works. There's something about the grandmother figure in one's life. This is somebody who gets to, basically spoil the kids and then send them home. I'm not your typical grandmother. I'm kind of feisty. I live out lots of fantasies about, I wanted to be a rock star really when I was growing up.
But make no mistake, clowning is not an acting job.
Well, Grandma really is a part of me, and it's part of my training when I first started clowning was it's not an acting role in which you're climbing into somebody else's character. It's bringing out characteristics of your own personality.
And for Lubin, making people laugh is a spiritual experience.
It's this really interesting cycle in which the audience participates just as much as the performer in the experience. And I find it to be very spiritual in that way. And before I go on every show, I pray to be of service and to go in faith.
Inside the Big Apple Circus, there are high-flying trapeze, bouncing acrobats, and even wild horses. But Grandma, who simply saunters into the ring, is clearly the star, fitting as Barry Lubin spent his days growing up in Atlantic City. Hey there. And was even nominated in high school as the class clown.
I came in second as class clown in high school. Very disappointing.
Lubin said he was always a clown, but once considered a career as a television director and even thought about becoming a dentist.
So I was looking to find myself, but I totally expected to go the conservative route and finish college and fulfill what my Jewish mother wanted me to fulfill, and instead I found this really interesting world. And for many years my mother would say, when are you going to get a real job? And
eventually, Lubin's late mother settled into her son's career, and after 25 years with the Big Apple Circus, Lubin and Grandma are retiring.
I determined that I've had the most unbelievable career, and I will miss it enormously. But I guess it's time to experience some other things.
But before he does, I wanted to experience clown life face first. Lubin starts with clown white makeup, then paints the cheeks, and adds a red nose, of course. Reporter by day, clown by showtime. To catch Barry Lubin as Grandma the Clown in his final season, visit BigAppleCircus.org. Coming to you from the Big Apple Circus for the Jewish Channel, I'm Meredith Gansman. Gotta watch out for those. To the big top we go.